I'm not, but I paused it, but it's fine.
Hello, everyone. I know, it just took us by surprise. Welcome to our stream of Unmatched Little Red Riding Hood versus Beowulf. I'll leave it to your devices to guess who's who. I'm Mandi Hutchinson.
I'm Ashley Gariepy.
And yeah, we've got a fun match ahead for you. So today's video is sponsored by Restoration Games. So you may see little pictures up at the top sliding through so you can see our fun characters in play a little bit.
Yeah, we're playing around with some new things. Unfortunately, the latency thing is going to be an issue today. Not an issue, but it's just going to be like a smidge of latency today. We apologize.
Unfortunately, yeah,
There's a lot of balls in the air that we need to keep juggling, and that one fell.
I unfortunately forgot to toggle the little button for low latency. Sorry, it'll be a little bit of a delay. So I see Amanda Panda's joined us. Hello, hello.
Hey, Amanda.
And thanks for joining. I'm sure we'll see some other people. I think Suzanne might pop in today. Who knows if we have some questions and whatnot, or, you know, keeping an eye on us. I'm just kidding.
Keeping an eye on us. Yeah, probably, right?
Kidding. Oh, goodness. Okay, so did you want to pop over to the next scene? And
yes, I'm going to be, during my
out?
explanation, I'm going to be flipping back and forth. But yeah, Mandi, we can switch over to the next scene.
Okay, so let's go to Game Main, and let me go to... Oops, yeah.
Hi, Suzanne. So demanding.
All right.
Okay, so if you've watched our stream for Unmatched Goblin Fog, you'll have an idea already of how Unmatched is played. But if not, we're going to tell you anyway. So Unmatched is basically a dueling miniatures game. Mandi and I are fighting to the end because we're both... story characters. But in other ones, it means your death. But for us, we're just going to be it's the end of our story, the end of our narrative. So Mandi is going to be playing Beowulf today, and I am going to be playing Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. So what's going to happen is on a turn, you're going to take 2 actions. Do 2 actions. Next player's turn, they do 2 actions, and we keep going until somebody's health has reached 0. And you'll notice that Mandi and I both have what we call sidekicks. Mandi has We Laugh.
Yes.
We may or may not have looked up the pronunciation of that one.
Here, I'll switch over to the so you can get a closer look there at the characters.
And I have a Huntsman. So in order for Mandi or myself to win, we must actually eliminate our hero or the actual miniature. So I have to eliminate Beowulf. Mandi has to eliminate Red Riding Hood. It's not enough just to knock out their sidekicks. So
yes.
What can you do on your turn? Well, let's look at this handy dandy play rate. Actually, I'm going to switch my scene.
And hello, Mr. Rob Davio in the chat. Oh, trouble showed up. I agree. Double trouble.
Oh, no. I feel like our chat is going to be off the rails today.
I know. I think so.
Okay, so on your turn, you can choose from these 3 action options. So you've got maneuver, scheme, and attack. So to maneuver, that's how you're going to drop more cards into your hand and move around the board. Or in Mandi's case, how she's going to run away from Little Red Riding Hood.
Yes.
So to maneuver, you're going to draw a card from the deck, and then you may move each fighter 0 to your maximum movement. And for both Mandi and myself, it is, I will switch back over, whoops. It is 2, which is indicated here. So both Little Red and our sidekicks, Little Red / Beowulf and our sidekicks may move up to 2. We've got our second action option, which is scheme. Whoa, that you can't see that. Lightning. Scheme cards look like this, and they have a little yellow lightning bolt. And basically, they're almost like events or schemes, and you play them, you resolve it. End of story. Then the most important action, I think, or second most important. Would you say it's the most important, Mandi?
Which one? The maneuver?
The last one. There's only one more
Sorry,
left.
I was so into the chat. I'm like, oh yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Which one is it?
Attack.
Oh yeah, attack is very important. That's how you win.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for being on.
I was a little delayed there.
So basically, we can attack, and so the attacker, when they are in the appropriate space to attack, they can play these attack cards, which have the red banner at the top, in order to try to do some damage. But the defender can play defense cards to obviously block those, and we resolve them in like a The green screen. Ugh.
It looks like you're swatting a fly.
Yeah, it's the green screen fly. We resolve them and we each play them face down, and then we flip them over, and then we resolve them as such. We're not going to get into too many details there because you're going to see it all play out.
Yeah.
There are also these versatility cards, which will allow you to either attack or defend. Am I missing it? Did I miss any actions, Mandy?
I think you got the key ones. I know we have the doors to talk about, but I don't know.
Yeah, still have lots more to talk about.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Other than that, I think those are the key ones.
Yeah.
That you mentioned.
We'll look at each of us have our own special card. Oh, Mandy just flipped hers over.
Sorry, didn't know you were gonna get there. There you go.
I forgive you. So our special cards have a few bits of information. So they will show, your name. They'll tell whether your fighter is melee or ranged. So a melee fighter must be adjacent, in the space adjacent to the person, well, the other fighter that they're attacking. And it'll show your starting health, which unfortunately is not very clear, but it's 14 for Little Red. It'll also talk about special abilities, which Red's is really, really cool, but a little complicated, so I'm going to skip it for now. And the Huntsman, who is my sidekick. And my Huntsman is ranged. So what that means in Unmatched is this really cool system where you don't have to measure things. You don't have to get your rulers out and do all this weird line of sight stuff. You just have to look up the color of the space that you are on. And if the person or the fighter that you want to attack is on a same colored space, huzzah! You are in line of sight and you can attack them. Isn't that awesome? That's one of my favorite things about Unmatched, is just how easy it is to figure out that stuff. Mandy, I've been talking for a while. Would you like to tell us about Beowulf?
Beowulf. So what I have determined with this character before we start is I'm all about the brute force and strength. Let's be clear here. So I realize I have to be a little aggressive in this game, so just bear with me on that. But I have some fun things with Beowulf. Let me just scooch on over here. Sorry, it looks like I have no arm. So Beowulf starts with some rage. So you'll see the kind of fiery token. So I start with one. All the other ones are going to be face down because I don't start with those. Rage helps propel some of the actions on my cards. So rage is good. I want to be all ragey. I don't know. I've been watching Buffy, so I feel like ragey is a good word. Then I also have, it gives you the maximum. I can only have 3. So some of the cards I do find that I tend to use it and I don't really need the rage, so I have to play those carefully. I start at 17 health, I believe. Let me just verify. Yes.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And 9 for Beowulf. And Beowulf is my little friend on the board there beside me who's going to help me out. And I have melee attack, and I get 2 movement. So this will be interesting because I believe Ashley is range in this one.
I have, Little Red Riding Hood is melee, and the Huntsman is ranged, of course, because they're a huntsman. So yes. I'm coming for you. Oh, that's why I said you're going to be running away from me.
No, I'm really nervous now because, I feel like Restoration Games, is that Justin? Oh, good gravy. It's Rob, potentially Justin, Suzanne in the game. Don't judge me if I play this badly.
Yeah, I too am feeling a little
I'm stressed. I'm just kidding.
Get this right. Just yell at us offline if we get it wrong. She's so mean. No, okay. Suzanne is wonderful. Please, I'm just totally joking. Suzanne, don't hurt me. Okay, so let's talk about Little Red's kind of complicated but super duper cool ability.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. Stuff.
So I'm gonna show this. So resolve an effect on a card you play if the symbol next to the effect matches the item in your basket. At the start of the game, place Little Red's basket in your discard pile. So Little Red starts with this as their discard pile. This is their basket. Oh, green screen. And you'll notice at the top of the basket, there's this wild symbol. It shows both a wolf's bane, a pelt, and a knife. So what's going to happen on Red's cards is each card is going to have one of those symbols. So this one's got the wolf's bane, we've got our knife, and we've got our pelt in there. So when you play a card for Red, you have often just a regular ability. So in this case, what large hands you have. After combat, come on, focus. After combat, you may return this card to your hand. However, if the card on the top of the discard pile matches the symbol on the card's effect, you also get to resolve that effect. So playing Little Red is very complicated because you really need to strategize and you really need to plan. Not complicated. Well, a little complicated. You really need to strategize and you really need to plan how you play it, because you need to try to maximize the cards on your discard pile and the symbols that you've got in your hand and how you can best play with them. So you'll see a little bit how that goes, but it's super cool. Can you tell that I just love Little Red Riding Hood?
I can, although I am wearing the red lipstick today, yes, I can tell.
I am the red every day, Mandy.
I
So
know.
you can have it today. Should we just get started playing?
Yeah, I think people want to see. Let's do that. And if any things come up, which there will be, we will explain as we go. There is a bit of a delay, but just put the questions in the chat. We'll make sure to answer your question.
There will be. I do want to talk about the map. Don't let me forget about the map, but I want to get playing.
Oh, here we go. So, restoration games. Since we're talking Red's deck, important question. What's everyone's favorite flavor of combos? Pizza, right? Actually, pizza is quite delicious. Okay, sorry. Let's start now.
Don't distract us, restoration.
Yeah, exactly. I'm easily distracted. All right.
Mandy, I think you're star player. Are you on the 1 or did you go on the 2?
I'm on the 1.
Great. Mandy is star player, which is perfect because I have to draw some cards.
So I will try to play my cards here. I will keep this one out so you can at least see the actions I can take, and I'll try not to cover it in this little area here with my kitten ear. So, un instant, s'il vous plaît. I need a moment to peruse. So I find every time I play this deck, I don't shuffle it properly, and then I'll either start with really good cards, and then I'm like, oh, good gravy. And at the end, it all goes to heck. Or I'll start with really terrible cards, and then, oh, it's really good at the end, but I'm close to death. So let's see how it pans out today.
That's what you always say, Mandy. That's just what you say because you lose. Whoa!
Don't ever talk to me like that. Come on now.
And no restoration games. When you said combos, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, they're those like delicious like pretzel things that have.
Oh, I hate those.
Those are so good.
They are not my favorite. Sure.
Okay, I feel like these cards are not the cards of my dreams right now. So I think
it started already, everybody.
I know. I'm gonna do a maneuver action. So if we look here, flippy. Maneuver is where I have to draw a card. That's mandatory. So let us draw the card, but I don't necessarily have to move. So let's look at the card first. Oh dear.
Oh, I'm having a Mandy moment where I don't like my card.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, good gravy. Hold on. I need a minute now. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, I'm gonna move, so I get 2 movement, and I get 2 movement for both. Now,
we didn't talk about the doors.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do you want to talk about the doors now, or when we actually do it?
We'll have to talk about it now.
Okay,
on this board, there are 3 doors.
Yeah, I'll scooch in. So the doors are here on the side, but then I'll show you here on the board.
Mandy, why don't you just describe them? You've got to go.
No, go ahead. I'm the camera person. You go nuts. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm the reporter and you're the camera.
I'm the behind the scenes.
Okay. So there are 3 doors on this map. One on the bottom where Mandy's finger is, one on the left where Vanna's finger is, and one on the top.
So they look like this when you put them in.
Yes, exactly. They fit nicely into the art. So basically what happens is as part of your maneuver action, if you are adjacent to a door, you may close it. And that would then effectively eliminate any line of sight and any adjacency. If you're in the same colored zone, you're not in the same colored zone if the door is closed. If you are adjacent to them, the line is gone, you're no longer beside them. If you're a ranged character, doesn't matter, you can't shoot through the door. So that's a way to use the doors defensively or offensively sometimes. And in order to open the doors, we'll get to that in a second. But
yeah,
it's a little bit more complicated.
I think I'm gonna do some good gravy. Okay, so I get 2 movements for each, if I'm not mistaken, of my characters. So let's see here. Okay, I'm actually gonna move here. So 1, 2.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, I'm sure. Stop asking me that.
Sure.
Yes, I am sure. And I will do. Hey, cha 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 cha. Okay, we're gonna do 1. Actually, technically, I can do this. 1. Hold on. Need a minute. Hold the phone. Oh,
Mm,
yes. Let's go 2. Right there.
okay.
Okay, so that's the first one done.
So that was
And
one action. Even though Mandi moved both of her fighters, that's considered one action, one maneuver.
all
Did you
right.
draw your card?
I
Sometimes we
did
forget
draw my
that.
card.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I drew it. And this is something I have to remember to do that first because I
Yes.
do forget. Cards are important. I mean, if you draw too many, it's not so good. Lose all your life, so to speak.
Yes. And it's mandatory, right? As part of the maneuver,
Yes,
you must draw a card. You may move.
correct. So I will play an attack card on the huntsman.
Uh, so we laugh. You must
We laugh.
declare your fighter
Oh, sorry. We laugh.
is going to attack the huntsman.
Oh, this green screen's driving me crazy.
I know it's. I'm having some. I'm just
It's like
trying not to move
super
today.
acting up today. I
Yeah,
know. It's
I
like
know.
super testy.
Nothing is as bad as that time we played against just today, and it was like on our face.
I know, and it was so bad. Here, let's try this. If I do this, it might. Oh no, that made it worse. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so Mandi, you will choose an attack card. It's going to go face down,
I
and then
have it.
I will choose a defense card if I have one or would like to play one. And I'm just deciding.
You know what? I'm actually going to put it here because in that way it's easier to read. There we go.
I don't love this. Okay. I will defend, so the huntsman will defend.
All
So
right, all right.
3, 2, 1 kind of
Yeah,
thing. When
yeah.
we're ready.
Flippy, flippy.
So Mandi, would you? So I have. Oh, I guess I should move it like this. Hold on, because you need to see the card symbol. We'll do that. I have an after combat effect.
Okay, so mine is also after combat. So I'm hitting you for 4.
Okay, and that's because the value of Mandi's attack card is a 4. I am defending at a 2. So the huntsman is going to take 2 damage on this little wheelie wheelie.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that 2 damage because it goes all downhill from here.
Then we resolve the after combat effects. And because you and I have an effect that resolves at the same time, the defender, me, gets to go first. So the wolf skin, if this, it's a little bit tricky to see, but if, maybe I'll switch for a second. So if come on card. Ooh, there. If that symbol is shown on the top card of my discard pile, I may resolve that effect. And because I have Little Red's basket, and this symbol counts as a wild, so one of any of the 3 symbols, not all 3, I can resolve it. So I may draw 2 cards. And now to note, the new symbol that I have that's quote-unquote active is the knife.
Okay. All right. And I have an after combat ability. If you won the combat, draw 2 cards. If you lost, your opponent draws 2 cards. Well, thank goodness I won. And I need these 2 cards, but let me just make sure I'm not over my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, just at the hand limit with these 2 cards.
So yeah, you have to observe a hand limit of 7 cards, but that's resolved at the end of your turn. So you can start your turn with more cards. So for example, if I had drawn that would have put me up to 9 cards. But as long as I end my turn with 7 cards, or then I must discard if not.
Okay, so those are my 2 actions. I'll just take that out of shot so it's not confusing. And it's Ashley, and I just want to mention Suzanne saying she loves how the game plays remotely. And yeah, like we've been playing it remotely really well, and one of us sets up the board and then just says, hey, move here, do this, and
yeah. We actually, I think, only use the also there's a free done by Restoration Game TTS module to play Unmatched with I think it's Battle of Legends and Cobble and Fog are both included in that.
Fantastic.
And it's really good. But Mandi, you and I only used that the first time that we played.
Yeah.
And then otherwise we've been using this.
I like to see the pieces. And I mean, the TTS is good.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you don't have it, but I like to see the figures and the pieces and touch things. So, and I miss that a little bit. So it's nice if we can do that every so often.
Also, can we just say that Suzanne has already started calling me Ashley the Shark? And Mandy, I blame you. I listened to the podcast and I heard you say that is my new nickname. And I thought, I'm going to need a shark costume or something for Christmas. Or just going to surprise you one day with this, like, fin.
And Justin, a restoration game, saying we use TTS extensively to test new decks as well. So yeah, so that's great that you're able to do all of that in there.
Exactly.
So, all right, you're up.
You're right beside me, so I don't know. Okay, hold on. I didn't look at my new cards.
Come to me.
Okay.
Should I be nervous?
Yeah, of course you should be nervous. I am going to begin by playing this card. Ah, goodness. I really love the Huntsman. Oh, I guess you didn't want to close any doors. Oh, of course.
No, I used all my movements and did the things.
Did before?
Sorry?
Never mind. We will explain the door closing open thing.
Yes, when you do. Yeah, I was going to, but then I'm like, nah, we'll leave it open for now.
I don't like where you are.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. I had a card, but then you came up in my business, and I don't like it very much.
Yeah, I got to play this a little differently than the way I've been playing because this is a tough character for me because I don't usually play aggressive, and I don't say aggressive, but a lot of brute force here.
You're too up in my business. Okay, it's fine.
Ooh, someone's on a motorcycle back there.
Did you hear that?
I 100% heard that.
Wow, good job, microphone. Okay, so I'm going to start by playing a scheme card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to let me move Little Red up to 3 spaces, and then I gain an action.
Okay.
So I will go right beside you, up in that little bluey territory.
Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Uh-huh. Then I get an action, so I will attack you.
Okay.
I think. I am 100% attacking you.
Okay, I
should declare the fighter. Little Red will attack Beowulf.
And Beowulf has decided to defend. Okay, ready? All right.
I'm just going to sort of display them so you can see that I have the symbols. So I have my effect doesn't actually matter in this case.
Mine's a during combat.
Okay, so go ahead.
So the War King, during combat, spend any amount of rage. So I only have the one, unfortunately. I was hoping to acquire more, but here we are. So I'm going to spend my 1 rage. And this card's value is +2 for each rage spent. So it's a total of 3.
And I'm hitting you at a 4.
Okay, so I take 1. Not the end of the world.
What use you have, Beowulf?
There we go.
And then I still have an action because the scheme card let me do an action. And I will... I could do that, but I don't really want to do that. I'm going to maneuver.
Okay, so, yeah, let me know where you want me to move you.
I'm going to draw a card, because I always forget to do that first.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had that card before. And Little Red is going to stay where she is. Okay. The Huntsman is going to move to the left to occupy the space that Little Red came from.
Okay, Huntsman, there we go.
Thank you. And then, as part of my maneuver action, I'm going to close the door. So I get to do this for free because I am adjacent to a door space, and I did a maneuver action. And then I could do another step if I wanted, but I do not want to. I want to stand right there and block you from blocking me. Strategy.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for the big boom here, so don't try and distract me with your closing of doors.
Before you take your turn, I want to show the board. So if you are familiar with... you don't have to zoom in because I'm going to show the two sides of it. If you're familiar with Unmatched, you'll notice or you'll know that, oh, that's a terrible. Basically, the version that Mandi has on screen, you'll be familiar with that, the big, colorful circles. But with this set, they have actually changed it up a little bit to have circles. I think Suzanne was saying that it was like Tannhauser.
Oh,
And
okay.
some Unmatched fans were asking for this, where the circles aren't actually fully colored in, but they're just outlined with the zone color.
Yes. I
Yes.
forgot. I got hit.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Rob. See? The benefits of having them in charge. I always forget to take my rage. That is actually really important, so thank you for the reminder. My apologies for interrupting, Ashley.
That's okay. I think I was mostly done. So that is new to this set. So, yeah, just wanted to showcase that. Mm-hmm. Are you responding to the chat, Mandi? Do you want me to keep talking? There's so much. There's
yeah, do your thing. my keyboard's noisy, so I have to mute.
Dan was asking us or the chat who our favorite characters are, and so far, spoiler, Red is probably my favorite. I really like Medusa as well. And I have been having fun with Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy's
she
great.
She dances around the board, and I really like it. She can just kind of like roam freely, just as Buffy would.
Yes, exactly. You have another action, don't you?
No.
Was that it? Oh, okay.
Schemed, and then I got an action, and then I attacked, and then I maneuvered.
Ah, okay. Perfect. You're all ready to go then. Sweet. Okay, so...
Do you have a favorite character yet?
I haven't played enough of them. Like, I love them all so far. I have to say, though, I really do enjoy the dual characters. So, yes. Which one did I end up doing? I did Alice, and... When I say dual, Alice is the big and small. Who else? I did... What was the other dual one that I did?
No, Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde. That's it. Sorry, my brain just had a fog. My brain just had a little bit of a fog.
Oh, the fog, the Invisible Man, actually, is another one of my favorites. Just gets to hop around from fog to fog.
Exactly. Okay, hold on now. I got some things to do here. Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I'm going to show you one of these features that I discovered on the box while we were playing last time, and it made me very happy. But hold on, I gotta really get in there.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing a card that I don't think I've ever seen before.
No. Amanda, you're not looking at how intimidating I am.
Oh.
And
you've been dying to do that, haven't you? Oh,
so
stream.
Hold on. Oh, now I can't actually see where it is, so it's just going to look really silly.
You got two mouths. There you go. A bit more. There you go. Oh, no. You had it before. To your left a little bit. There you go. You're good. So I am... Beowulf. I'm attacking Little Red Riding Hood. Mwahaha.
You say that, but you don't know. You don't know. But do I?
You're like, you don't know. Wait, do I
know? I will defend.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, flip.
The wolf skin, and I do have the matching pelt symbol, so I get to resolve my after combat.
Well, that's unfortunate. So I'm hitting you for 4.
And I'm defending it too. So okay. Little Red goes, whoops, 2 to 12. And is yours after?
It is also an after, so you...
Mine is just draw 2 cards.
Oh, okay. And mine is, if I won, I also draw 2 cards. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all.
So Suzanne is killing me with her all caps locks. But obviously, Mandi didn't send you the picture. She said she was going to, but there are some pictures of me first drawing this box thing. This is not the first time.
Oh, good gravy. I'm thinking. Oh, I wish I could show the chat my hand right now. It is a very upsetting hand at the moment. I can't explain why.
I know why. I know what that coded language is for. It's because you have those scheme cards that you don't like.
No, actually, no, that isn't it this time. I'll tell you when we're done, but yeah, I'm a little... Okay, let me stop chatting here. All right, I will... Beowulf will attack...
Come at me.
Bruh. Let me just get rid of that attack card, and I will attack Little Red. All right, are you ready?
Just a moment.
Oh,
you
sorry.
had a chance to think about your plan.
Here, I'll swing this over here because it's a bit...
How many cards do you have in your hand, please?
Okay, because I just drew some cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you. I would.
Is it combos? I can't give away too much, but yeah, I can't say anything because
Wait,
Ashley
yeah,
will
I mean,
will
like,
know.
I will know. You know about my memory and how it's
Yeah, you
amazing,
will know.
and also like a magic power. I just need. I don't know. You're attacking red.
Correct.
I think I want to play this card.
Okay.
Yes. Oh no, hold on. There's a lot going on with red. Okay, I am gonna play this card.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. All right, so I'm hitting you for technically. I have a. This is a
Oops,
weird one.
that's not the card I meant to play.
So
It's fine.
so mine is a during combat. This card's effects cannot be canceled,
I wasn't
and
gonna try.
I get to spend. I can spend 2 rage, which I don't have unfortunately, to make this card 5. But I can spend 1 rage to boost this card, and I could have done both had I had the rage, but I don't. So we're gonna spend the 1. So to boost, I believe this is correct. I draw the top card.
No, you're thinking of the Buffy deck.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Buffy one. Sorry, I keep getting confused between the 2 games.
So to boost, Mandi has to get rid of a card from her hand, and then
That's it.
every
Thank
card
you.
has a boost value here. She will add the boost value to her attack, it
That's
sounds
it.
like.
Too
What
many.
Mandi is thinking about is in Buffy, you may
Yes.
draw off the top of your deck and do boost things.
Thank you. And that's it. When you play them close together, I forget. Okay, so I have to discard 1. Oh, well, I didn't think that far ahead. I need a moment.
You're pressuring me to go quickly. You weren't even ready for your own attack.
Oh, that's really good. See, now I have like. Oh. Oh. Well,
My hand's getting tired, Mandi.
I'm sorry. I need a minute. Okay, I'm going to get rid of. Oh, this pains me to do this. But I'm going to get rid of this card.
Ooh. That is a good one.
I know, but I have a good hand. Yes, thank you, Justin. It's a blind boost. I keep getting confused because I was playing that Buffy before. So yeah. So now my attack. It says that I can spend to boost this card. Well, hello, boosty boosty. That's a big one. So attack is for a total of 6.
Wow, that's a good attack. So I'm going to take 4.
So for all of those who are trying to figure out what I was talking about, why it's 6 is because that's 3 for the attack, and then I'm discarding this card to use its boost value, which is here for 3, so for a total of 6.
But then I hit you for 3.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Just because. Smacky, smacky, smacky.
Whatevs. So I get up to 13 health, but yes, I get a rage. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I do get a rage.
So you hit me twice. I don't love that you're there.
Okay. I feel like that was my first action.
No, you hit me twice. Chat can
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
But you definitely attacked me twice.
I did. Shucks darn.
Nice try, Mandi. Nice try. So, I'm going to maneuver. So little red is going to go beside the huntsman.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so...
wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. Ooh. Maybe little red's not going to move. Just a second.
Perhaps not. So yes, restoration games. I remembered I got my rage. Woo! Yeah, that rage is important. Cannot forget. Now I won't forget.
Ooh, hold on.
What's going on?
Little red is going to move beside the huntsman.
Okay, so little red is moving here.
Yes. And then the huntsman. Hold on, I have to just count in my head.
I feel like there's a big move coming.
Yes, the huntsman is going to move one space down, please. Yes, thank you. Then, do I do that or do I do that? I have to do that first, I think. So I go. I don't feel great about that. I talk to the mic. Oh, that's my. Sorry, everybody. This is the shark thought process.
I feel like there's like so much going into this particular move. Should I be worried? I don't know, chat. Should I be worried is the question.
You maybe need to be worried.
Oh dear. Well, that's not good at all. We'll see.
I actually, as part of, I want to move the huntsman 2 spaces instead of just the 1, please.
Here?
No, it started there. I'd like to move it 2 down.
Oh, sorry. Here or here?
That one, yes. Thank you. And then I will maneuver. 1, 2, 4, 6. Yes, I will maneuver again, I think. Yes. And the huntsman will move to the orange and yellow space, please. Nope, that's not yellow. Orange and red. No. That was me, Ashley. You did a great, Mandi. Ashley.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah, no. Please move me 2 to the right to the orange and red space.
So this one here, you want here?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
And then red is going to move definitely 1 space. Yes, red is
north
going
or south?
To move down.
Down, okay.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. And then the huntsman is going to close the door, please.
Okay.
For free as part of my maneuver action. Let's trap Beowulf into this room.
Okay. All right, the door has been closed. Okay, well then. Huh. Okay, I need to think of some things. Well, that's not great. Not great at all. I do like that idea. Oh, I also like that idea. Oh, this is so hard. So hard.
Too many good moves.
No, seriously, like I have amazing things going on here. Well, yeah. Okay. Ugh, I feel like this is a bit of a waste. I have to maneuver. Yeah, I have to maneuver. Okay. Okay. And that does that. Okay. So this here, I'm going to use... sorry. Draw my card first. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Not mad at it. And for one of my movements here for Beowulf, I'm going to open this door. And then move 1. Boop.
That's me. Nice try.
Oh, sorry.
Nice try.
My bad. Sorry, that was my mistake. Sorry. It's going to be backwards. Hold on. So I'm going to do this for 1 movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open the door here. Sorry.
Okay. And so to open a door, you must use one of your movement points in order to do so, and you must be adjacent to it. And we have only small fighters in this set, but large fighters inhibit the closing of the door, I believe. Restoration can correct me if I'm wrong.
And I still have to move Beowulf. Yeah. I think I want to... I don't have a rhyme or reason for what I want to do right now, but okay, so 1...
Never good.
2... Well, I'm in a weird spot. Let's just put it that way. Okay, now maybe... Oh, yes! I'm going to play a scheme card.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go. So it's Beowulf's scheme card. I like this one. So Beowulf deals 1 damage to each adjacent fighter. If Beowulf was dealt damage this way, gain an action. So I'm hitting the huntsman for 1. And I am also taking a damage. So do I still get my rage?
I think it's when I deal you damage, regardless of whether it's through an attack or a card. But I'm going to check because I have the page.
It just says when Beowulf is dealt damage, I get a rage. Okay, I was hoping so because I was like, I need that. So now I get another action because of that card.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. And let's see what I'd like to do next. Okay, sorry. Now I have to like ponder this here a little bit. I really like this, but I want to do all the things. Hmm. What to do? What to do?
Attack and defend and get angry and attack again and defend and get angry.
Yeah.
Close the door as you storm out.
As I storm out. Let me see. That seems a bit wasted. I'm going to maneuver.
I
And
see. That's a me.
let me
Yeah.
draw. No, I was determining which way I wanted to go. But let me draw my card first. Oh, well, hello. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta count my cards. Okay, sorry. Got some things to do here. So let me do. Oh, I can't move that way. Doesn't matter. I'm going to move out this way. So 1, remove the door for 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And I'm
While
tempted.
you move, I'm just going to make a note. So, if you're not familiar with Unmatched, the opposing fighters block your path. So, in Beowulf's case, they could not go over Red Riding Hood, and Wiglaf could not go over the Huntsman to get to one of those adjacent.
Not gonna move Wheeloff. I'm good. All right. Gotta pick up the pace here. All right. I've done my things.
I think you still you maneuvered. Oh, you maneuvered. You played a scheme,
Oh, did I not do
and
something else? Oh,
well,
yeah.
you maneuvered, right? You
Oh, yeah.
maneuvered. You played a
Yeah.
scheme, which gave you an action, and
You're
then you
right.
just maneuvered again.
Yes.
Okay, so you're done.
I'm done. That's what I
Okay.
thought. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I
All right.
did 3
Oh,
actions.
are you
Yeah.
sure you want to stand beside me? Don't stand so close to me.
I'm all right with it. Hey, hey, hey.
They go, hey. Okay, so I have 2 actions. That's how this game works. I think I'm going to do this, and then do this, and then do this. But I have to check my symbols. It's very important. Oh,
So,
maybe.
yeah, we're chatting and taking our time playing, but, like, if you were just playing, and you're just going, not necessarily doing it online or whatever, I think this game probably playing, like, what? We've had games, what, 45 minutes? An hour?
It depends how
Depending?
well you play. Sometimes, no I'm kidding. Yeah, it's been like 40 to an hour.
Yeah, so it depends. We've had longer ones. It just depends. Like when you're learning a new deck, I find it does take
Mm.
a little bit longer to kind of figure it out. So, cardboard hustle. There's Wheelof's big card. Oh, I know. I wish I could show you my hand right now. It's something.
I'm just so mad at my cards. Don't do that into the microphone, Ashley. I'm gonna attack. Red is gonna attack Beowulf.
All right. Well, of course I will defend, but hold the phone. Hmm. I need a moment to contemplate this.
I will grant it to you this one time. Just this once.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I'll do this one. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
What's in the basket? Or in my basket. No, that's not what the card says at all. What's that in my basket?
So mine's an immediate. Do you have an immediate?
No, I just have it's high and also it's a wild. So go ahead.
Okay, so I'm defending at 3, but I can the equal of Grendel. Immediately, you may spend 2 rage to deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the printed value of their card.
Oh, but Mandi, is that a Beowulf card? Oh, it is a Beowulf card. Okay,
It
sorry.
is.
I look like a Beowulf card from my weird view. I
Like
apologize.
you can say that.
Sorry. So what's happened?
Sorry, was that the woe? I wasn't sure what the woe was for.
Yeah, no, it was for that.
Oh, okay.
I apologize.
So I have a question. When you flip your cards, and in this particular case, so I'm going to spend it, do you get to see what the other person's card is before you decide, or you have to make that decision?
You get to see. It's like a attack, defend, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Got it, got it. So what
Oh,
does your card
wait,
say?
nothing. There's
Okay.
no ability on my card. Well, that's not true. It says this symbol counts as any one symbol, but it's not an ability. It's just the inherent power of the card.
Okay, so I spent the 2, so I deal damage to you equal to the printed value of the card.
Yikes. So I take a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Wowza.
It's a big one.
I had 9. Okay. And then you take your damage, please.
How much is it?
It's a 4, so I think you take 1.
1? Okay, perfect. So I get
I don't know how much, what's your defense?
3. It was
yes,
3.
You take
1. So take 1. Okay.
God, indeed, Suzanne. Before you take your turn, Mandy, Amanda Panda wants to know if when we learn a new deck, do you both read all the cards first or just see them as they come into your hand? And I will say that I just draw them and figure it out. Each card has a sort of a value of how many of them are in their deck, so I just kind of gauge it based on that.
Yeah, and anybody who plays games with me knows I just play things as they come, figure it out, and that's I'm not a strategy player anyways. Like I don't plan my turns out. And that's probably why I have a hard time with certain characters in decks. I just play it, figure it out as it comes. So the ones that are just like on the fly, I like that. Was that your actions? Are you all of your actions?
Oh no, that was only my first action.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought you had another one.
You're right.
Because you were like, I'm done. I'm like, what?
Just feeling sad for little Red. She's gonna cry all the way home. The huntsman is gonna play it. The huntsman is gonna play a scheme card.
Okay.
So it's going to be this, Grimm's Tale. Little Red recovers 2 health, but if I have the pelt symbol, Little Red recovers 4 instead, and I have the wild symbol, which counts as the pelt, so I get 4 health back.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I didn't expect you to be that grumpy about it.
I know, I was like, I'm whittling away. Apparently not enough.
But now it is your turn. I didn't feel great about that. People who can't see my cards won't know why, but it's fine.
Well, I do like that, but I'm not feeling it. Let's do... Alright, I'm going to attack Red. Okay, I think Ashley needs a minute. She's just overwhelmed with all the activities.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stall. No, I was choking on water. Sometimes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What is happening?
I'm attacking you.
Beowulf in red?
Sorry, yes, I am attacking. Beowulf is attacking Little Red.
Yeah.
Let's see how this pans out for me. It could go well. It could not go well. We'll see.
All right, I'm defending.
All right, and flippy. So I am hitting you for 4.
Okay, but I feel like there's a but.
Nope, it's an after combat.
Oh, okay. I also have an after combat, but unfortunately I have Wolfsbane and not the pelt, so this after combat does not exist. So I just take 2 damage because I have defensive 2.
Yes, and I won, so I draw 2 cards. Not mad at it. All right. Excellent news. All right, that went swimmingly well. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I always like to count the cards just in case. Oh boy. Well, I do like this actually. That's quite good. I don't really care about that as much. Okay, I'm going to attack again. Little Red. Beowulf is attacking Little Red.
Excellent.
Good.
Fell right into my plan.
Which is good. Perfect.
Which I also probably fell right into yours, so it's like...
We'll see.
All
right, 1, 2, 3. So I have an immediate.
I have a during.
Okay, so I'm hitting for 2, but my immediate is to gain a rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says there's a during combat as well. So yours is also a during?
Yes.
Okay.
So remember when I played that card that didn't really do anything? Well, I played it for the symbol because I knew you'd hit me twice. So now I have a matching symbol. So your opponent discards one random card. Go ahead.
I'm actually not. This is perfect, actually, because this is a good time.
And then its boost value is going to get added to the value of my card.
Okay. And I also have Enduring as well, so.
Yes, I know, Mandi. You
I'm
already got
just saying.
one cool thing on your turn. Let me do my cool thing.
So I'm discarding. You know what? Not mad at this. So this is the card that I have
Is that a
to.
boost value of 3?
It is.
So I have a defensive 5.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, actually, it's totally unfortunate because even though this is 2, my During as this card's value is +1 for each rage you have. Unfortunately, I only have the 2, so didn't do a thing.
Nailed it.
That's unfortunate. Actually, but I'm glad it was that card versus another card because I had another card. I'm like, that cannot leave my hand. Okay.
Been having some really good moments. Red
No,
needed a win.
it's good. It's good. You needed a win. Sure.
Okay, so it's my turn.
See, Ashley's like planning it out. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't have an idea of what you wanted to do right away.
No, I'm really not satisfied with my cards, to be honest. I'm satisfied with the cards, but the way that the symbols are interacting with each other is not working out for me.
Got it.
So I need to change my plan. I am going to maneuver.
Okay.
Red is going to move. Red's going to close the door first.
Okay.
Slam it right in your face, Beowulf, and say, "Ha! Gotcha. Stones in the belly? Yep, that's right." And move down 2.
Okay, so here?
Yep. No, not in a corner. Come on.
all
Nice
right.
Try. And the huntsman is going to...
Yes?
not move at all.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Oh, see you, Joshua. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Joshua. I don't want these cards. The huntsman is going to move. Oh, gosh. 1 space towards red.
Okay, there you go.
And then I'm going to maneuver again.
Okay.
I think. Yes, maybe. Yes. I'm going to maneuver again, so red will occupy the space that the huntsman came from.
Okay.
And the huntsman is going to go into the orange space in the room, so adjacent to Beowulf and red.
Okay.
And then the huntsman is going to close the door.
I thought you might do that.
I gotta protect my lady.
Fair enough. All right, were those all of your actions?
Yes, those are my many 2 actions.
All right. Let's see, what do I want to do? Interesting. I could do that. And then that. Oh boy, so many things. Okay, I could do that. Not totally mad at that, though. Ugh, I'm in such a conundrum here. So if I open that, 1, 2, 3, still doesn't do the things I want it to do. And then that doesn't do the thing I want it to do. Ugh, this is such a poop thing. I don't want to do this. Well, I will play... I think I have to play a scheme card. This is unfortunate, and I really didn't want to play it, but...
Is it your favorite one?
It is a nice one. Yes, it is
I have to discard a card?
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, okay. I was starting to shuffle.
No, not that one. I didn't want to use it now, but I think I might have to, so... it's this one here. So it's spend any amount of rage.
Ooh,
choose a different effect for each rage spent. So I can draw 2 cards, move Beowulf up to 4 spaces. Beowulf recovers 2 health. So I was going to use it to move 4 spaces, but instead I'm actually going to draw the 2 cards, and I will spend the rage for this. And then I will spend another to recover 2 health, because I feel like Stuff's a coming. All right, so there we go. Recover 2 of my health. Okay, that's my first action. And then for my second action... Well, that's kind of not the thing of my dreams at all. I could
Well,
do
you can answer.
that.
Edward, I'll answer your question. Recap. Mandy and I were talking about it a little earlier in the stream, but our favorite characters are, or my favorite characters are Invisible Man. What did I say again? Medusa. I've been having a lot of fun with Buffy because I like how she's able to move sort of in between, not in between, through people, even opponents. And I really like Little Red. Little Red is definitely my favorite. And I know Sue's like Sinbad, and based on Sinbad's ability, I think I would like Sinbad too, but I just haven't had a chance to play.
Yeah. Okay,
yes, you're right, Suzanne. We do have similar taste in characters.
Yeah, I like the quirky ones. Okay, so...
Mandy will tell you hers after she's done her turn.
Yeah, sure. I'm playing a scheme card.
I'm just trying to distract you.
No, I know, for Beowulf. And Beowulf deals 1 damage to each adjacent fighter. If Beowulf was dealt damage this way, I gain an action. So,
so only the huntsman takes damage because the door is closed. So thus they are not adjacent.
But I do take a little doop doop and get rage for that. And I have 1 more action now because of that card. And I think I will maneuver. Yes, maneuver. Hold on here, let me see. Oh, I like all of these options, actually. Yes, maneuver. So I'm going to boop, boop, open this door.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it?
And, well, just whoa, I need a minute here. And I will... Can I open 2 doors? I don't think I've ever done that.
You can. Okay. Are you moving the fighters at all, or are you just opening doors?
No, open those 2 doors and I'll probably just move here for 1.
Okay. Are you moving Beowulf at all?
No, Beowulf's gonna stay right there. Because I think I can only move 1, right? Because I opened the door, so...
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Each of them can only move 1 because you spent 1 of each of their movements.
Right. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? As usual. Take a guess.
Draw a card!
Yep, forgot to draw a card. That might make a difference, actually, of where I want it to move.
You can change your mind if you like.
It's good. We're going to keep it as it is. Keep it moving. So, while Ashley's playing, I can tell you the characters. I haven't played as many as Ashley, so... I know she's been playing a lot. I think you and Suzanne have been playing a bit, and I know you have other people that you're playing with as well.
Ooh, look at that good eyebrowing.
No, I was like, it's good.
Suzanne and I are playing a lot.
Yeah, I've only played Jekyll and Hyde. I've played Alice, so you get to be Big Alice, Small Alice. Was it Spike I played last time for Buffy?
Yeah, you played Spike and I was Willow.
Yeah, so I'm still kind of going through them. So and I don't know. Ashley and I were thinking of doing like an unmatched-a-thon or something at some point, but we'll see. So.
Oh, I feel like I'm pretty confident there, but maybe I'm too confident.
Maybe you
just
are too confident.
I definitely am. I'm trying to get this to work, and it's not, and it's making me very frustrated. Okay.
There's some deep thought happening there. Deep, deep thought. While you're doing that, I have to just reach here for something. Oh, get in there. Oh, it's so far. Okay, there we go. Got it. So it's interesting to see the ones that people have played. I'm a little jealous that I haven't played as many, but...
I am going to... I don't want to do this, but whatever. Where am I moving here again? Okay, I'm going to play this scheme card. Move Little Red up to 3 spaces, gain 1 action. Little Red is going to move 3 spaces north, please.
Sorry, a little sip of the old water there. So 3
Don't choke.
space. Yeah, thanks. So 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to maneuver. So I'm going to draw a card. Of course, I draw that card. The huntsman is going to move down 1, and then they're gonna close the door.
Okay.
For free, and then they're going to move to the left, and then red is going to move up, close the door, move left 1.
Okay.
And then because I get 3 actions because I played a scheme card that let me do it, I'm going to maneuver again, and
Okay.
both of them are going to surround Beowulf from both sides.
Okay. So 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Finally, I drew the card I wanted. Finally! Huzzah! I mean, it's fine. It's cool. I'm not happy. I'll probably die soon.
Was that it, or was there?
That was it. That was my
Okay.
big.
That was the big
Yes.
thing. Okay. Okay, I need a minute here. Got some stuff to read through. Yeah, I'm not unduly worried about that per se.
Everyone keeps talking about Bruce. Sorry, Mandi.
Yeah.
But I haven't played Bruce.
I have not played it either. I don't own that one, but
Bruce
maybe
Race
that's what I
was
need
on
to
the
consider.
TTS? Yeah, maybe we need to play it on the TTS. We can play Bruce.
Yeah, give it a try.
I'm kidding. I don't even know if that's allowed. Is that allowed? Can you play 2 of the same characters against each other? That would be very interesting. It's so unbalanced.
So I'm going to play a scheme card for Beowulf. Vigor and Courage. Oh, well, there's the card. Choose an opponent. They discard 1 random card. Gain rage equal to its boost value.
Did you read that comment?
Oh, I just read it. I did.
Would you like to share with the class?
A hush fell over the room as Ashley, the confident shark, plotted. ...
Okay, so what am I doing? I'm discarding a random card, and you get rage equal to the boost value?
Yes.
Okay, so here's me shuffling, just so people... I'm not in frame. There we go. So people don't think I'm, like, cheating. It is 2.
Okay, so that is all right. So you discarded that.
Sorry. And so that gets my discard pile. And hey, everybody, it's really good for me. Look at that. Look at that pelt.
What is happening right now?
Suzanne knows.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if she knows.
Like, what's happening? What is the situation? I guess I could move. I probably should, knowing me.
That makes sense. Bruce isn't in the TTS because of licensing limitations.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Bruce was mentioning that Jurassic Park isn't either. And probably Buffy, I assume. Because that's how that works.
Okay, so...
Normally Mandy is the one distracting me, but today I'm the one distracting.
Oh, you! What's happening?
Sorry.
Okay. I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. Okay, I'm going to attack red. I wasn't going to.
Is it Beowulf who is going to be doing the attacking?
Yes, I'm sorry. Beowulf will be attacking red. I'm sorry, I'm so used to playing that I...
Red will defend.
Okay.
Wait, is this your second action?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Great. 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 Oh. Is it the right card I wanted?
There was a lot of thought was going into that one there.
It's a big moment.
All right, here we go.
What big eyes you have, Beowulf. Immediately cancel all effects on your opponent's card.
That's unfortunate. I had it during combat. Boo! I figured
it was going to be a good one, and that's why I chose this defense card, or this versatile card. Even though I can't use the Wolf's Bane ability to also ignore the value. Oh, the value was 1. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, it wasn't even worth it.
I'm all right. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah, and it says here, yeah, so there was no point because you canceled it. Okay, so that's that, and all right.
Okay, the huntsman is going to attack Beowulf.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I will defend.
The huntsman is hitting you. Long have I sought you. And that's fair, actually, because I do feel like it's been building up for the huntsman to attack you. I have a during combat. What do you have? Are you canceling my effects?
I am.
Here's you would. Okay.
So
Just
how
as
about
well, because I'm going to hit you at 6.
you're hitting me at 6?
No, but you canceled it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
I'm hitting you at, so you
2.
take 2 damage.
All right. So let's
But
check it.
would hit you at 6.
And I don't get any rage because I'm full up of all the ragey
So
rages.
angry. You're an angry elf, Beowulf.
I am. Okay, what's up next?
Andrew, I see your question, but this is a big moment, and I don't want to lose my, like, ooh.
All right.
The huntsman is attacking Beowulf again.
All right, I'm defending.
Is it another canceling?
It is not, but I'm defending at 4.
I'm hitting you at 6.
Okay, and it's I have an after combat, but I didn't win, so it doesn't matter. So I take 2.
I'll read my card for everybody.
Yes.
It's a during combat. If the huntsman is adjacent to the opposing fighter, because the huntsman may attack at ranged, the value is 6. So you take 2 damage.
Yes, and I did take those already.
Are you at 8 now? Is that correct?
I am at 8. That is correct.
All right. Things are getting interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Let's answer Andrew's question. So Andrew is asking, is it this is the first playthrough they've seen of the game, and is it kind of 2-player game where both players are happy at the end? And they're trying to avoid the phrase that they bring.
No, no, I'm like, doesn't bother me any.
So you would say, yes, you feel satisfied by the gameplay, and it's not necessarily whether you win.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get frustrated that I didn't play certain cards right, but that's me more than anything, right? But I enjoy my time with the game, so yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I have basically won every game of this that I've played, so not kidding. I mean, I have.
No, this one you have, except for I think I've only beat you the one time, and it was not this stick. So
you beat me the first time we played, and that was a good one. Remember, it was just like down to like that last thing, and you just got me right before I just got you.
Yes.
But I would say that on that very first play, when I lost, it was great. And there have been times where I've been playing and I've felt like I was going to lose. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, it's just like you get this magic card in your hand and you go, pah, and things turn around. And that's very satisfying. So I would say that for me, whether I win or lose, it's fun.
Okay. Did you do all of the things?
Yes, I took 2 turns. And actually, Suzanne is saying, fun fact, Restoration collects fun ratings for games from playtesters for both the winner and the loser, to ensure that the fun level is equal for both.
Right. Okay. Well,
all right.
Good.
I am ready for you.
All right, here we go. So I will maneuver. So I'm going to go here for 1 and close the door.
Oh, that's not how the door closes.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You don't have to apologize. I'm just being...
So I'm sorry. I'm moving here. Sorry. I forgot to draw my card. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I keep forgetting that. And, sorry. Let's do this first. Draw the card. 1, 2. And then I'm going to move here for 1. And I believe I can close the door for the next one.
You can close the door for free.
Oh, for free. Well, that's fine. So that I can actually move here for that extra move. Cool. All right. And I will maneuver again, if this green screen will stop driving me bonkers. Look at it!
I know, I saw it. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that it happens all the time. And nothing, for everybody watching, we aren't doing anything other than maybe like a little shift in our body and just...
It just gets touchy. And I have a lot of light here, so I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, it's not a lighting issue because it usually happens to me and I'm having to do this to like magically well, there is a little spot here. Let's see. Oh, it didn't work this time.
So last one I'm going to maneuver again. And I'll head here for 1, 2, and 1. No, I'll stay there. Won't move. Okay, I'm done. I'm done the things. It's getting close, though, to the end, though, I think.
Can you do me a favor? Skype is doing something weird where it's showing that Beowulf is on 2 spaces. Is Beowulf on the yellow only space or the yellow and blue space by the door?
Beowulf is on the yellow and blue space by the door.
Thank you. And Beowulf is on the mustard and ketchup space.
Yes, the mustard and ketchup space.
Perfect.
That is correct. So we're hitting just over an hour, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be much longer than that. I'm at 8 health, which is a little low and makes me a little nervous. So, we'll see.
I'm going to maneuver.
Mhm.
I'm going to draw a card. What card is on? It's a sword on my deck. The huntsman is going to move down, please, and to the right.
Okay, huntsman down. And here?
Yes. And then red is going to stand in front of that door.
Okay. Boop.
And then I'm going to maneuver again.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw the card because I'm not actually sure what I want to do.
Okay, that might be good first. Draw the card and then
Not
figure out the
actually
movements.
sure. I think you're just going to try to run away. I will move the huntsman in front of the door.
Here? Yep.
Yes. And goodness.
Decision.
And that's it. I'm going to leave them in front of the door. Yeah.
Okay. So, over to me. Is that it, right? I think that was it for actions.
I saw this. I just saw it. The phrase winnowing down just caught my attention. I was like, for sure that's Suzanne. It's not!
Ah, it's probably Justin, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, I thought you were going to do something very different, and I feel like I wasted actions last turn, but it's fine.
Great.
So, I'm going to maneuver. So, I'm going to draw first. All right, not mad at that. So, I'm maneuvering. So, I'm here. So, let's remove this door from this side here. And I'm going to move 1, 2. And then, yeah.
Thank you, Justin, for stopping by and answering everyone's questions about and asking questions about combos and all the fun things.
Yeah, have fun at your D&D night.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do that, and I will maneuver again. So let me draw a card here. And I will actually move right here. And that's my turn.
Great. I will maneuver.
Mhm.
And hold on. Actually, just relax for a second. Yeah, no, I gotta do this. Okay. I'm going to maneuver. So red is going to, red, aka Ashley, is going to draw a card first. And then, so definitely the huntsman is going to open the door for 1 and move beside Beowulf for the second.
Okay.
And red is going to close the door.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like taunting you, like, hey.
Close the door. All right, all right.
That was 1. And then the huntsman is going to attack Beowulf.
Okay. Okay, and I'll defend.
Hitting you at 6 again.
Okay.
I had 3 of those cards in my hand.
Okay. I'm defending at 3, and I have an immediate effect. I can spend 2 rage to deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the printed value of their card.
Will you do that?
I absolutely will do that.
How much rage do you have to spend?
2.
Okay.
2 rage.
So I'm getting hit at 4, but I'm attacking you at 6.
Oh boy. So, but I had a defensive 3, so I get 3. 3 hits, and I believe I'll still get a rage back.
Ooh, this is, you will definitely get a rage. This is very close. So to sort of give everybody, not a recap, I guess a recap. We Laugh has just been hanging out, drinking inside, because they're at, it's at full health, right? He is at full health. Beowulf has 5. My huntsman has 1, and red has 7. And remember, the goal is for Mandi or myself to eliminate our hero, which is the standee, so Red and Beowulf. So Beowulf and Huntsman will be just collateral damage. Well, probably Beowulf will get out of this. No trouble
Yeah,
at all.
unscathed. All
Yeah,
right.
unscathed. Thank you. That's the word I was
No
looking for.
problem. Is it me or is it you? What's going on?
It's you. I
Oh, yeah, it's
maneuvered.
me. That's right. You did that action there. So, okay, so this will be pretty straightforward. I
Oh
will.
my
Well, you know that's what's going to happen. So I'm going
God.
to maneuver. I need to draw a card first. And remove that. And let me see here. I don't think I'm going to move anybody at the moment.
You're probably gonna. Oh, you're only gonna put it one, probably.
Okay. And I will be attacking. So Beowulf will be attacking Little Red.
She will defend.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, flip. And I'm attacking for 4.
Is it? You have an after combat?
Mm-hmm.
I have a during combat. Your opponent discards one random card. Add the boost value to this card's value.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, and I'm getting rid of this, which isn't so bad. So it's only a boost of 1.
Okay, so you're hitting me at 4, so I'm taking 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Oh, and that got to resolve because of the swords.
Right, and I believe that was my turn. So I have to actually step away just for 1 minute. So you keep going, Ashley, and then when you're back, I will move your pieces.
Unfortunately, I can't go, everybody, because I'm about to attack Mandi. Isn't that exciting? So, ask me some questions. I will answer them. Bye, Suze. Thank you for joining. Talk to you soon. Amanda Panda, Winnie the Pooh Hug. Anybody else who's still there? I know there's a lag, so I'll just keep rambling. Who do you think is going to win? I'm curious about that. Let me know in the chat. So I'm about to, since Mandi's not here, I'm just going to talk about her. I'm going to attack her with Little Red, and it's a pretty good card. And then I'm going to attack her again with Little Red, I think. So, double whammy. I'm okay if the Huntsman dies. I have no problem with that. Ashley, would you teach me the game and not beat me? So yes, when I'm teaching somebody a game that they've never played before, and I have especially played it a lot before, like Unmatched, I like to be a good teacher. I am a teacher. This is just what I do. I think it's important that the person who's learning is having a good time and has nothing to do with me winning. So basically, yes, Amanda, if you and I play the game, and for example, if I see you moving somewhere, I'm like, ooh, actually, you could go here because I can attack from range and I might get you there. Like, I like to offer welcome hints and feedback.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
Okay. I was just talking a lot.
That's all good.
You had an after combat effect though, didn't you? Did you resolve it?
Oh, sorry, yes. If I won the combat, move one of the fighters in the combat up to 2 spaces. And
you did, and so you may move me or yourself.
One of the fighters, so either of us actually, but not a great spot actually. Or maybe I do want to move you. I can move you up to 2 spaces. So 1, 2.
And to be clear, that is
that's Red.
Yes. Sorry. No, I was going to say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No.
So Red is there, so everybody who is listening to me ramble knows that has foiled my plan. Okay, so let's just maneuver. So Red is going to move back to where she was.
Okay. So here, yeah, 1, 2.
And then I will attack.
Okay.
Pardon?
No, I think Suzanne has left us. So good night, Suzanne.
Yes,
Thanks for joining in. Okay.
She has dinner and whatnot. Red is going to attack.
Okay. Beowulf, I'm assuming?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I thought the video froze for a second.
No. My brain froze. About what move I wanted to do, but I'll do this.
Okay, so I'm going to defend.
Okay. It's just a 4.
Okay, I'm defending at 3, but I get to spend 2 rage to deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the printed value of their card.
Thanks.
So I will take 1 hit, which is going to basically give me that rage back, and I take a hit.
It's very close. You have 4, I have 2, and it's your turn.
Okay.
You could do it right here.
Could I, though?
I mean, you could, couldn't you? I mean, maybe you can't. I don't know what's in your hand.
Maybe. We'll see. It depends. We'll see. Oh. Okay, I'm going to, let's remove that. Attack.
Mm-hmm. I assume it's Beowulf.
Sorry, Beowulf is going to attack red.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Defend.
So I'm only hitting for 3.
I'm after combating. Are you after combating as well?
I am.
Okay, so I get a damage. And then deal damage to the opponent equal to the printed value.
Okay, so how much is of mine?
It's of your printed value.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, this is not good. But I will get some more rage, I guess.
This is like our first game where we were just like so close.
But I think it's because we have a better grasp on the characters. So I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm winning this one. But we'll see. Okay, should I do this now? This could go one of 2 ways. I'm going to maneuver.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to close this door.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. And I believe that's a free one because I'm there. And I will move 1, 2. And I'll move here for 1. Oops, I forgot to draw my card.
You could draw it and see if that changes your mind.
It does. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I am going to maneuver.
Okay.
Remind me to tell you something after.
Yeah, sure.
So, and by you, I mean everybody here.
Oh, like, is it me specifically? No. Sorry, I stepped away for a minute. I'm feeling a bit better now, but I just needed some air. I find it gets a little hot in my room, so.
Yeah, I understand that.
Step away for a minute.
First maneuver is going to be to open that door.
Of course, here we go.
Then, unfortunately, I'm going to win the game.
Well,
because I'm not going to bother moving anybody. And I'm going to scheme. And it's going to be never leave the path. So it has 3 options. So depending on the symbol on the top of my card, I get to do it. So deal 2 damage to each opposing fighter in little red zone. So Beowulf gets hit. But also, so
look at that. So Beowulf gets a hit for 1.
Yeah.
We'll just do it to show. And unfortunately, I meet my demise. Bow, bow.
So do you remember when I said, let me tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I had no defense cards in my hands. If you had chosen to attack me instead of maneuver, you would have won.
I couldn't.
I
will show you exactly why I couldn't. And to be fair, I'll show you exactly why. So let me. I don't know if you want to switch back to the main scene, or do you have anything else you want to talk about on this scene?
All I want to show on the main scene is that when normally it says 0, but on this set it says the end.
Yes, that's right. Super cute. So yeah, you can see it on there as well.
Wow, what a close game.
Well, we'll pop over to the main screen and I'll show you why I could not win. I'll explain why. So let me
just... Are we going to show off our cards? I'm excited about this.
Yeah, so let's head over to the main scene.
Play by play. I think I'm in the main scene.
Yes.
I went there ahead of me.
I was not, so more buttons to press. Okay, so the reason why I couldn't win, and it could have gone 2 ways, but if you had attacked me twice, I may have been able to prevent something from happening on the first one, but I couldn't on the second. So this was the card I was going to play.
Okay, scheme.
I don't know if you can see it.
Choose an opponent, they discard the card. Yes, and you get your rage, right?
Right, but I could have used it. This was the other card that I had. But I didn't get that. But I didn't get that until I did the maneuver. So that's why I was like, I could have taken a chance and you get rid of a card that would have potentially kiboshed a combo, but then you could have hit me on the second action and I would be dead. So yeah, there was no way that I could win it.
That's really interesting because I had two cards that I didn't care about. One was an attack, which I
Right.
cared about, but not for defending. I had one health.
Hmm.
And then I had a scheme, which let me move more and get an action. But at the same time, it was like, ooh, and it wasn't working with the symbols. And then when I maneuvered to close the door, I happened to pick this up
Right.
and realized that I was in the perfect position to then use the symbol that I have
Yes.
and get you.
And
But
use
that
that
was
one.
a very close game. I was nervous. I was sweating a little bit because I was like, I'm gonna fend off one attack and hit you,
Right.
hoping that I hit you hard enough
Right.
that you die. But I didn't, and then I was like, oh, for sure she's gonna get me again. I can't do
If I
anything.
had the card, I would have. It just didn't. Wasn't in my favor, but that's still the closest game we've had with this deck. So I think I've got a
Yes,
grasp on the character, and you do too. So I think it worked out well. So I'm happy with the play. It was very close, which to me is good. So
I
I don't
love
think
that.
that's a
And
bad thing at all.
Andrew might ask, were you satisfied? Did you
There you
have
go.
fun?
I was indeed satisfied with the way that played.
Me too.
There's a question I think in the chat there.
What do you think of the doors on the map, on this map? I really like them. I like how you can kind of just close them however you want when you have small characters on the map. And I like how they impede line of sight and
Right.
adjacency. I think that's really interesting, especially because sometimes you don't actually want another card in your hand. You just want to close the door.
Exactly.
But you
Exactly.
have
Like
to do
that's it.
it when you maneuver. You can't just do it with extra movement effects. What do you
Right.
think of the door thing?
No, I like the doors. It's good. It really makes you. It kind of gives you a bit of reprieve, but at the same time, it's a balance,
Yes.
right? Because you're like, oh, I have to potentially may have to use an action to do it. Is so there's that balance of getting close enough. Like in my case, because I don't have a ranged attack, right? So I really have to think about wasting those moves or maybe shutting the door to kind of prevent you from getting, you know, certain things. Maybe your hunter close to me. So, or you getting close to me. So for me, it gave me a little bit of a reprieve in a couple situations. So that's my thoughts on the door.
How do you feel
So,
about the luck of the draw of the cards, especially since you can't draw cards all the time? It doesn't bother me. I think because this game is very much a tactical game, there
mhm,
is some strategy, and especially with Red's deck, I find that you need to sort of invoke a lot more strategy than you normally would with this, compared to tactics. But the luck of the draw from the deck doesn't bother me too much. There have been times, for example, at the beginning of this game, I had a lot of cards with one symbol, but the abilities needed another symbol that I wasn't getting. And
mhm.
so I was feeling a little annoyed, but I wasn't like angry about it. It's just it's how it is.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah, it's yeah, it's a good. I really liked it. I like the whole having to figure it out as you go. Like I said, I'm more of a tactical player, so I like that. Someone who's trying to plan might have a hard time, right? Because you don't always know what's coming up, and some people like to be in the know, and they might find that frustrating. But for me, I like it, and it plays in a reasonable amount of time. So even if you're not into those kind of like fighty one-on-one combat type games, I think because of the story behind a lot of these games or the characters that you're playing, you
Yes.
kind of forget it's that type of game, so to speak. So
Yeah, it feels very thematic when you are playing Little Red Riding Hood, for example. You feel like you're playing Little Red Riding Hood, being like, I'm hopping around the forest, like it's, you know what I mean. And when
yeah,
you're playing like the Invisible Man, you get to move around from fog to fog and sort of attack in the shadows. And when you're in the shadows, you get stronger. Like it makes the cards make sense thematically with the characters, as you said, which I think is why I really like this game because I'm not really like a let's fight to the death kind of person, but
right.
there's something about this one that I'm very
That you're
obsessed with. Yes.
exactly. No, me too. I can't get enough, and I can't wait to go through all the characters. So as you can see from the characters, you see I had to really push to get there. Like I couldn't just hang back all the time. I had to be a little bit more aggressive and be in the space, even though I might have to take a hit. But that's where you have to balance your hand to make sure you do have some combat, have some defense, and that's any deck. But this one in particular, I really have to go for the jugular, if you will. Otherwise, I'm gonna get killed. And that's what happened when we played. I kind of just hang back a little bit, and
Yeah.
that's what killed me. So
I have never played Beowulf and I don't know that I can because my instinct is to run away. And with Beowulf, you need to sort of position yourself so that you take hits, but you don't
right,
take too many hits because you're good when you're angry. You're the best when
yeah,
you're angry,
that's
and you
it.
get
All
angry when you
ragey.
get damage. So if you don't get any damage, you're not going to get angry. So you're just kind of like someone is like slowly poking the life out of you. You know?
Exactly, exactly, exactly. So yeah. So overall, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to playing Red because I haven't played that character on some of the others. So yeah.
Mm.
So I hope you all enjoyed the playthrough with a bit of instruction. And yeah, you can always let us know if you have any other things you want to see us play, and if you have questions. Well, you can all see me on the Twitter. I think my handle's down there. That's the best place to get a hold of me.
Mine too. It's just weird. So it's Red Meeple Smash.
There you go.
I was going to say at
Perfect.
hotmail.com. That's right. Wrong. Red Meeple Smash on Twitter and Instagram.
That's it.
It's been a
Exactly.
long day.
All right. So I think that's it. And thanks everybody for joining. And yeah, I guess we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Bye.